Hello everyone, my name is Jarrett Allen. I'm the Vice President of PMI Riverside. We're a local property management company here in Riverside, California, and we currently oversee $30 million worth of rental property. In today's video, we're going to talk about whether or not Riverside, California is a good place for you to invest in. So, before we go into the actual investment portion of the video, let's talk about Riverside as a city. Riverside itself is known for its sunshine, diversity, and central location in the Inland Empire. Here, we're about 45 minutes away from everything, okay? That's 45 minutes away from the beach, 45 minutes away from the mountains, and we're pretty much 45 minutes away from Disneyland. I would say about an hour, but you never know. Riverside itself, however, is quickly becoming a dynamic rental market in the state of California. It has a growing population of students, professionals, and families, as well as a constant high demand for rental housing. So let's talk numbers, okay? California itself is notoriously known for its high property prices, and Riverside, thankfully, is relatively affordable compared to those coastal counties like LA or Orange County or San Francisco. The average home price sits around $661,000, and the median rent is $2,310 per month, which is a healthier price-to-rent ratio than many nearby cities. About 46% of homes in Riverside are rental properties, which reflects a large and active tenant base. And while the appreciation rate was only 1.3% this last year, Riverside has proven stable, with positive growth in both home and rent prices year after year since the COVID market shifts. When it comes to economic growth, Riverside is no longer just a bedroom community, okay? It's no longer just houses. This city has evolved into a regional hub. We're a beautiful place now for healthcare, education, logistics, and innovation. The primary factor for this, though, is the colleges that are in Riverside. So that's UCR, CBU, and RCC. UCR is an R1 research university which attracts a lot of research funding and hosts companies developing those cutting-edge tech that we all know and love, which includes cars, clean energy startups, and other pretty interesting things. And another big part of the economy here is the healthcare and public sector jobs. We currently have about, I think it's 300,000 jobs in that sector alone. Don't quote me, I'm not a professional on that. Now, you can ask though, why does this matter to me? I'm an investor. Why do I care about health sector jobs? Well, you need to invest in a place that invests in itself, and Riverside does just that. For example, Riverside recently invested in a new freeway express lanes connector, which connected the 91 and 15 freeways. This investment has already slashed millions of people's commute times. Trust me, it has. There's also plans for electric shuttles, hydrogen buses, and improved Metrolink lines, which should show you how serious the city is about sustainable transportation, as well as investing in its future, like I just said, right? Now, since we just went through the economy of Riverside, as well as the investments that Riverside makes in itself, let's talk about something a little bit more important: safety. Like many mid-sized California cities, Riverside does have higher than average crime rates, especially for property crime. However, trends are improving. Robberies, burglaries, and car thefts have all dropped significantly in the past year. Homelessness is present but declining thanks to increased shelter capacity and targeted city programs. The key takeaway here is that not all areas are created equal. Neighborhoods such as Canyon Crest, Orange Crest, and Alessandro Heights remain low crime but high demand, and areas like downtown, East Side, and Arlanza require extra due diligence, okay? So let's weigh the pros and cons of investing here. On the plus side, you get high, stable rents, strong commuter demand, an unusually large rental market, consistent and large infrastructure economic development, and on the flip side, appreciation is slower than LA or San Diego's. Some neighborhoods carry higher risk, and luxury property demand is limited. Still, if you're a buy and hold or cash flow focused investor, Riverside offers exactly what you're looking for: steady income, lower entry points, and long-term stability. So who should invest here? Well, if you're a buy and hold investor, Riverside does make sense. If your strategy is centered around strong cash flow and lower volatility, this market can also be a fit for you. If you're an out-of-state investor, you can also find it appealing. But on that end, I really would not do so unless you hire a property management company. And no, that's not me selling myself here. That's me saying from a professional standpoint that the laws are so much more unique in California because it's the most tenant-friendly state in the country, okay? And you need to understand these laws in order to make a profit here. Now, at the end of the day, the bottom line here is that Riverside itself can provide a fantastic return on investment, okay? And if I were to give Riverside a letter grade for the investment potential that it has, I would give it a B+, which doesn't mean that that's the best or the flashiest or the fastest growing market in the state, but it is one of the most stable, unique, and affordable places for you to invest in, okay? Now, that's all that I have for you guys today. However, I would really appreciate it if you could like and subscribe. And if you need any further resources, you could go to our website, pmiriverside.com. There's tons of blog posts and videos that can all be helpful for you. But other than that, guys, thank you for watching. See you in the next one.